This is the real secret of life. To be completely engaged in what you are doing, in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it's play. Your real self, the real you, is everything there is, but concentrated and expressing itself at the point called your physical organism. Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone. Waking up to who you are requires letting go of who you imagine yourself to be. Sometimes we just have to let time do its thing. Sometimes the best way to solve a problem is to leave it alone and not put any energy into it. We cannot be more sensitive to pleasure without being more sensitive to pain. Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. No amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen. Before you were born, there was this same nothing at all forever. And yet, you happened. And if you happened once, you can happen again. The most dangerous risk of all, the risk of spending your life not doing what you want on the bet you can buy yourself the freedom to do it later. When we attempt to exercise power or control over someone else, we cannot avoid giving that person the very same power and control over us. One is a great deal less anxious if one feels perfectly free to be anxious, and the same may be said of guilt. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts, so he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusion. Love is not something that is a sort of rare commodity, everybody has it. Life is not a problem to be solved, but an experience to be had. Hurrying and delaying are alike ways of trying to resist the present. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal not to people or things. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. I salute the man who is going through life always helpful, knowing no fear, and to whom aggressiveness and resentment are alien. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. The ideals which have lighted me on my way, and time after time given me new courage to face life cheerfully, have been truth, goodness, and beauty. Each of us has to do his little bit toward transforming the spirit of the times. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. What a sad era when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Never do anything against conscience even if the state demands it. Everyone should be respected as an individual, but no one idolized. The value of achievement lies in the achieving. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. Whatever possessions we gain by our sword cannot be sure or long-lasting, but the love that's gained by kindness and moderation is certain and durable. Heaven cannot brook two sons, neither can the earth brook two masters. Oh, how fortunate are the youth to have found Homer as the herald of your glory. You shall, I question not, find a way to the top if you diligently seek for it, for nature hath placed nothing so high that it is out of the reach of industry and valor. Without knowledge, skill cannot be focused. Without skill, strength cannot be brought to bear. And without strength, knowledge may not be applied. Remember, upon the conduct of each depends the fate of all. Shall I, that have destroyed my preservers, return home? I'm not afraid of an army of lions that are led by sheep, I'm afraid of an army of sheep who's led by a lion. I am dying from the treatment of too many physicians. I want the road to be full of my treasures, so that everybody sees that material wealth acquired here on earth stays on earth. I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. At the end, when it's over, all that matters is what you've done. I want the best doctors to carry my coffin, to demonstrate that, in the face of death, even the best doctors in the world have no power to heal. I'd rather excel others in the knowledge of what is excellent than in the extent of my power and dominion. Sex and sleep alone make me conscious that I am mortal. Let us conduct ourselves so that all men wish to be our friends, and all fear to be our enemies. May God keep you safe and away from the poisonous venom of the cobra, the teeth of the tiger, and the revenge of the Afghans. There is something noble in hearing myself ill-spoken of when I am doing well. There is nothing impossible to him who will try. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. He is richest who is content with the least, for contentment is the wealth of nature. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Necessity is the mother of invention. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Ignorance is the root and stem of all evil. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Know how to listen, and you will profit even from those who talk badly. It is the mark of an educated man to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Neither blame nor praise yourself. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over the self. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. The whole life of a man is but a point in time, let us enjoy it. Day by day, what you choose, what you think, and what you do is who you become. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Make the best use of what's in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Painting is silent poetry, and poetry is painting that speaks. Just because you do not take an interest in politics doesn't mean politics won't take an interest in you. Time is the wisest counselor of all. Everything flows, and nothing abides, everything gives way, and nothing stays fixed. See yourself where you want to be, and then be there. Don't be in the past, be there. Act like the person you want to become. The only limits in our life are those we impose on ourselves. Life can be absolutely phenomenal, and it should be, and it will be, when you start using the secret. Be like a postage stamp. Stick to it until you get there. If you can conceive it in your mind, then it can be brought into the physical world. We all have the ability to design our own lives. The subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. Change is inevitable, but personal growth is a choice. No amount of reading or memorizing will make you successful in life. It is the understanding and application of wise thought that counts. I treat winning and losing exactly the same. I see them both as necessary steps to get us where we are going. Big failures, big lessons, little failures, little lessons. Science and psychology have isolated the one prime cause for success or failure in life. It is the hidden self-image you have of yourself. Turn going the extra mile into a habit. It is what lifts most successful people above the crowd. Never reject an idea, dream, or goal because it will be hard work. Success rarely comes without it. I have a theory that temporary defeat is nature's way of strengthening us and giving us the courage necessary to reach our goals. You can have the things you want, all of them, and you will if you begin to see yourself with them. When you convince yourself that you need success, just as you need to eat when you are hungry, it comes without you even having to think about it. One difference between successful people and all the rest is that successful people take action. Yes, you can have whatever you want. The world is yours for the asking. But you must learn how to be, get, or do it. And learning requires study. Anyone that has a goal, and they're moving towards it, they are successful. All successful people, men and women, are big dreamers. They imagine what their future could be. The way you give your name to others is a measure of how much you like and respect yourself. Everything you do is triggered by an emotion of either desire or fear. Never complain, never explain. Resist the temptation to defend yourself or make excuses. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. Whatever you believe, with conviction, becomes your reality. The only real limitation on your abilities is the level of your desires. If you want it badly enough, there are no limits on what you can achieve. Love only grows by sharing. You can only have more for yourself by giving it away to others. If you wish to achieve worthwhile things in your personal and career life, you must become a worthwhile person in your own self-development. Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, "What's in it for me?" The act of taking the first step is what separates the winners from the losers. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. All that matters is where you are going. I've found that luck is quite predictable. If you want more luck, take more chances. Be more active. Show up more often. You have within you, right now, everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. Excellence and perfection is not a destination. It is a continuous journey that never ends. What one skill, if I developed and did it in an excellent fashion, would have the greatest positive impact on my career? Dress for success. Image is very important. People judge you by the way you look on the outside. If you do what other successful people do, you will enjoy the same results and rewards that they do. And if you don't, you won't. Optimus is the one quality more associated with success and happiness than any other. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Show me a sane man, and I will cure him for you. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. In all chaos, there is a cosmos, in all disorder, a secret order. The pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. There's no coming to consciousness without pain. Where your fear is, there is your task. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. Madness is not to be despised and not to be feared, but instead, you should give it life. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. I never really had the classic struggle. I had faith. My faith helps me understand that circumstances don't dictate my happiness, my inner peace. I still have my unemployment books, and I remember when I worked for the sanitation department and the post office. You don't know when you're being watched. That's one of the weird things about celebrity. It's my least favorite part of acting, celebrity. My mother used to tell me, man gives the award, God gives the reward. I don't need another plaque. The time to worrying about flying is when you're on the ground. When you're up in the air, it's too late. No point in worrying about it then. I don't concern myself with awards. I've been to the party enough times to know it really didn't matter. Never help an ungrateful person get up on their feet. It's like telling a wolf that you're a sheep. You pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too. That's a part of it. If you don't trust the pilot, don't go. Where I think the most work needs to be done is behind the camera, not in front of it. Acting is just a way of making a living. The family is life. When I did A Soldier's Story, I was very young and green and thought I knew everything. Now I know everything. Goals on the road to achievement cannot be achieved without discipline and consistency. So you never know who you touch. You never know how or when you'll have an impact, or how important your example can be to someone else. In any profession, it gets to be a grind. You have to grab moments when they happen. I like to improvise. I work hard for the audience. It's entertainment. I don't need validation. My ultimate life dream project is my kids, my family. I've been fortunate. I don't pick scripts. Scripts pick me.